What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing house stuff. Best way to put it. Okay, we are reorganizing. I'm getting kicked out of my normal gaming spot and I'm being relocated into here. Okay, reason being is because we got this playpen for the little one and it doesn't fit where we want it to fit, so we have to change where it goes. So you want to see this bomb of a house? So this is my old computer setup. I'm like in the middle of everyone. This is my old setup, and I've been sitting here for the last 3 years, and today I finally get my own room after 3 years because I'll show you why. So we got this little playpen that is just monstrously big. The old setup, this was our living room and the TV used to live there. Yeah, that's where the TV used to live. So we used to hang out here, rocking chair was there and stuff. So now we have to reorganize and put our TV here, put the playpen in this sort of area here, so that way she's still kind of social. We don't own a dining table, but apparently the plan is to make this area a dining area. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Another shit thing though is this is my Ethernet cable. This is running from the dining room all the way. It's a long enough cable all the way into here. So yeah, I guess we're gonna see how far along we get with this fucking video, and hopefully I get a pretty cool setup. I'm gonna get today's not sponsored by Monster, this new flavor, Lando Norris. So yeah, alright, we're gonna fucking pull this apart, speed up, time lapse a whole bunch of shit, move it, I guess, put it somewhere else into the other room. I get to hang up all my old posters and stuff again, so yes, that's cool. But yes, alright, we'll start off with pulling everything apart. Get out of there. Get out of there. My cool little webcam. I used to stream, but now I just make videos. Oh shit! Alright, let's start putting all this stuff in the new room. Put this over here. That's almost all the stuff on the desk. Just gotta get my speakers, mouse, and mouse pad. We have our speakers, keyboard, mouse mat, mouse. There's one more mouse pad, but that's like a tabletop sort of. It's like a really big, extra large one. I'll show you when we start putting the fucking thing apart and together. But yeah, we have most of this stuff in here. It's a little bit of shit still on the desk, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of shit actually. Look at all this rubbish. A master sheet. Look how dusty. Alright, take the rest of this shit off. All out of here. The cluttered drawers. Put this in there. My little collection of Moldavite. I'll open it and get a better look at it, I reckon. But yes, we are making slow progress. Very slow progress. Take the rest off. I might do one of them snip edits. Ready? Magic. Alright, so we have the top empty. Now to pull it all apart. That's gonna be the fun part. So I'm gonna pull it apart, maybe time lapse it. I'm not 100% sure yet. I might time lapse it. So yeah, pull that apart and place it in the new spot. Now to unscrew it. They're half moon screws. Or like lock screws, whatever the fuck you want to call them. I gotta clean all of this. Holy shit. I gotta wipe all that down before I relocate it. Holy fuck. That just shows this has been sitting here for like 3 years and I haven't even moved it. This is probably the longest house we've stayed in. Usually we move houses every year, so it's quite clean. But not this one. We've been here for like 3 years, which is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And then, this. Okay, now to lift them up. Time to de-web first, I reckon. Oh my god. Yeah, boy. Now, time to get all the dust off the top. Hell yeah. It did a shit ass job. I have to wipe it anyway. Look. At least I got all the straggly bits off. If anyone can guess how old this fucking desk is, you will win $1. But you just have to guess how old it is. It is less than 10, more than 1. Figure it out. So I have moved the tops of my desk, okay? Because it's an L shape, I've come to a predicament, okay? I can either have it like this, and I sit in here, okay? And this is kind of like, I don't know. Or I rotate it 90 degrees, so that corner is in there. And then because here is where my screens usually sit, okay? I can have one screen kind of on the corner, and then another screen pushed to the side. And then I can have my computer and PC kind of sitting over here, hanging out. I don't know what I want to do. Kind of want to make as much space as I can in this area. So, let me pop yous over here and I'll show you what I mean. But the problem then, not really a problem, I have one screen here, kind of in the corner, and then I have another screen here, which is like my secondary screen. It's just I'd be sitting in it in the corner, like this, and then I'd have space over there for, I don't know, my keyboard will probably have to sit diagonally along here, or I could go in that corner, but then I'd be facing against the light. So because I like streaming and playing games, I don't want to have the glare on my screens, and I also like to use the natural light on me, and right here there's a light. So with that light there and the natural light, if I was streaming over here in this corner, I could probably make it work. This is what we'll do, this. We'll actually build it. So we'll put the base down, the base is in, put the desk together, and then we'll wiggle it and wobble it around, and then that way I can put these peripherals and my monitors on, and then that way, because once I have my monitor here, because I don't usually have this setup at all, I usually sit right here. So this is my normal setup. I'll have me here, my keyboard, one screen, and over here is kind of just an empty space where I just put like just shit, like absolutely nothing goes there. It's just rubbish and stuff that I barely use. They just go there. So if I put myself here, I'd minimize the amount of shite that would be over here, and I can put my computer off the ground on my desk over here. So yeah, that's what I think we'll do. We'll put the base in, the legs, and then the top, and then we can figure out how the hell we want it, because I really like this natural light, especially for streaming, because I don't know, let's say for example, see what I mean? Like I can either have it like this, I obviously look better like this, but if I rotate it, I'm a black. Over here, it's a little bit better, bit more light. Over here, beautiful light. But where I sit, my camera sits, let's say for my streaming, I can put my camera literally right here on top of my screen. Still a little bit dark, isn't it? Whereas if I was here, I don't know, I'm trying to figure this out. It's not like I have a straight desk. I like L shapes because it's just more space than that, you know? Otherwise, if I was to get a new desk, which I can't afford anything new at the moment. I just have to make do with what I have. So yeah, I want to get back to what I fucking said I was gonna do. I'm gonna go build this thing, put the base in here, put the tops on it, and then we'll come back and think of another game plan. We are not built yet, but I have everything in here. I'm gonna try to put it all together by myself. The base is up. The base is on. Ta-da. And now to put the top on. So I'll go put that on and then we'll come right back. So it is built. We have it kind of sitting like that. So if I'm being honest, I like the amount of space it gives. I really like the amount of space it has in here. Now I need to figure out where do I want my peripherals, my screens and stuff. So we're gonna pop these screens on, see where the mats and shit sit, and we'll see how happy I am with it, because there's no guarantee that I'm gonna like it or if it's gonna be functional. To be fair though, it looks like this camera is picking up some decent light, being right, sort of. If I put it here, if I put it here, see, but I like having my main screen here and my secondary to the side here. I don't like having my secondary over there, so I could always sit here, switch it up a little bit. I don't know, we'll fuck around, oops. We'll mess around a little bit with a couple of combinations and see what we come up with and see what's the best. All right, that's what we'll do. So let's mess around a little bit. This is my original setup, sort of, okay? I don't know how I'm gonna do this. If I put it like this and I sit here, okay, you can see how dark it is. Like, it doesn't bother me or anything like that. It is quite dark. I could put it in that corner, but then again, it's the exact same thing. We're looking against the light like this. So I'm gonna see if I can rotate this a little bit. Put this corner in there, okay? So that way I sit along this wall, and this part is gonna hang out a little bit, and we'll see how that looks. We'll just test it out. Just test it out. That's what we're gonna do. Ooh, this is such a hard job of making it look aesthetic. You know what I mean? Fuck. Option B. Look how much space is out of it. And I don't like the look of the back of that. Option B. It kind of makes it look a bit more sus. Like, why am I trying to hide my screen? What am I watching on there? I literally barely use my PC. I'd love to play more games. This light's pretty mediocre, you know? I think I might rotate it back, keep it how I always have it, and I might just run it off that light. I can't, because if I put it here, I'm sitting this way. Yerd? I'm sitting like this. Or I can rotate it a smidge, use this side, because I don't usually use this side, so I could rotate it, make this the front and this the side of my desk, because I guess I could. It just might look a little bit weird, because I usually have this fits this gap here, all here perfectly. You see? See this little thing? This fits right here, this whole desk, this side beautifully. So that's a little bit of a pickle I'm in. Fuck man, why is it so hard? Or I could just go in this corner. I haven't tried that corner yet. I could just use that. But then I like to have all the walls so I can post my posters up, because that'd be pretty cute, wouldn't it? To be fair, I could just buy a little light. I could just buy like a tiny little ring light. A little one that most streamers use. I could put one of those right on top of my thing. Fuck, I look so yellow with this light.
Okay.
So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna go back to what I know, what I think is gonna be best. Rotate this 90 degrees again, have this back along that, have my PC screen along those walls, so that way I'm sitting this side. I get the aircon. This light will be pretty mid. Alright. YOLO. I guess if I'm like streaming, which I don't stream very much. anymore. But unless, if you guys want to see more streaming content, put a comment down below. And I'll share out my secondary YouTube and my Twitch account, which is Sir in caps. Everything's in caps except the X. So it's Sir X lowercase Silver, which is my streaming fucking Steam, my Twitch, everything, even my secondary gaming YouTube, which I barely post on because I'm too busy focused on this YouTube, the Diz one. So yeah, if you want to see more of that sort of stuff, put a comment down below and I'll fucking do way more of that shit because I love gaming. But there's that. So yes, we're gonna spin this around, we're gonna set it up, and then we're gonna see how it looks. I still have to decorate my walls. I'm gonna pull all of them off. And I'm gonna put my posters up, which is so cool. We'll go from there. I think that's the best option for me, is to just spin it. Spin it! Alright, cool. Stay tuned. We got this. We're gonna build this so fast. Alrighty, so we have the computer set up. A few more little things in here, but it's not done yet. I'm gonna do like a big reveal at the end. I have to go through all of these little cords and stuff. So I still have to do that. I gotta hang a few things up. I don't gotta, I want to hang a few things up. Wanna put something in here, which is pretty cool. Too cool. I don't think you guys are ready for it. I'm serious, I don't think you're ready. Oh, I can't show you too much of it. Can't show you too much of the setup so far, because it's gonna be a surprise. So we have that. I'll give you a quick rundown of all my shelves and what I have inside them and stuff. I'm a little nerd, by the way. Just a little bit of a nerd. So yeah, I have to do a few more things. I'm waiting on a few things. Well, once I go through a few things, I can start putting stuff where I want them to go. But I'll give you the big reveal at the end. I'll give you a quick rundown. You should like it, it's pretty cool. Alrighty everyone, I have finally finished the new setup. It's taken a little bit because I'm bouncing between room and helping the missus and stuff like that. I can do a quick tour of the whole house, sort of, most of the house. So this is the room. Ta-da! My room is set up. What is this white box in the corner? Ta-da! I'm waiting for those things up there to dry, these little things to dry, so I can hang my little Missy poster. I got a Borderlands mask, I got my sister in the bloody doorway, I got my tapestry up. Here's my cool shelf with all of my bikes that I own. Yeah, name someone else who has more bikes than this. I can name someone, like I'm K. He's got fucking heaps of bikes. Like real bikes anyway. Let's see what it looks like with the light off. Ooh, RGB in your face, cuz. Wait, let me just pull this back. Yeah, Arga Barga. Gotta represent. Sheesh. So yes, we have done this part. Now we're gonna show you the monstrosity of the living area. That's my sister who just came from school. Everyone's trying to avoid the camera. Little do they know they're gonna be in it or holding it eventually. The new TV, not the new TV, the TV's now here. I think it was always there. But yes, we've made it look nice. We now have a spare lounge room that we use to just to watch out the window, like, yes, just watching out the window TV. So yeah, we have managed to do a whole bunch of stuff. Took a while. It did take a long time, but we got there. I'm so excited to have my own room again, so that way I can stream and stuff like that, and edit in peace. I don't have to fucking worry about putting headphones on when I'm editing. I can just edit. Yeah, my PC, the glass needs a bit of a clean, but that thing's about 6 years old. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's been a bit humbly jumbly rumbly pumbly fumbly, but we got there in the end. I'm so happy that it's done. I'm excited. Yes, also, as I said earlier, if you would like to see different content, for example, my gaming or streaming and stuff like that. I thought that was gonna fall down because my little tabs that I use to hold the thing up are pretty much fresh and brand new. So there's that. Also, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Every little bit of support is greatly appreciated and loved. I love everybody who subs. Whoever comments, I love. Whoever likes it, I love you too. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really look forward to seeing everyone here back again. And I will see yous in the very next video. Peace, Diz out.